two-dimension array. See, in case of two-dimension array, you need two subscript, and those two subscripts, one subscript will specify the row value, and this another subscript will specify the column value. See, normally where you can use this two-dimension array in the sense, you can use this two-dimension array for representing the element in the form of matrix. You can make use of two-dimension array. Are you clear? See, you should use a two subscript where we can use this two-dimension array in the sense when you want to represent the element in the form of matrix. See, by the case you can prefer two-dimension array. See, the first subscript will specify the row element and the second subscript will specify the column element. See how you can declare the array in the sense, you can declare it. You can declare it like this, data type. See, followed by that you can give the variable name. Then you should have a two subscript. One subscript is for storing the row element and the other subscript is for storing the column element. See, where you can use this particular two-dimension array in the sense whenever if you want to represent the element in a matrix format, you can make use of this two-dimension array. Are you clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is the dimension. See, here you have two dimension, or we can call it as a two subscript. See, one is for representing row and other is for representing the column. See, normally in a matrix, if it is a 2 cross 2 matrix, you will be having the element like this. Am I right or wrong? The 2 cross 2 matrix. See, here you have the row element as well as the column element. So for representing the row element and column element, we need two dimension. So that is why when you want to represent any value in the form of matrix, you have to prefer two-dimension array. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
See, in order to get the two values, that is, in case of 2 cross 2 matrix, you need to have a two subscript. One is for getting your row element and other is for getting your column element. So you should use two for loop. See, if it is a single dimension, you are using a single for loop. If it is a two dimension, you have to use a two for loop. One for loop is for getting the row element and the next for loop is for getting the column element. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, it will be like this. See, normally when you consider the matrix, here it is with 3 cross 4. See, 3 cross 4, row it is 0 and column it is 0. The first element will be placed. And the row it is 0 and the column it is 1, the second element. So here I am placing 4. Here I am placing 5. So this is nothing but row 4 and column 3. You are placing the element 5.